Hey everybody, welcome. It is Sunday night and it is time once again for our live stream of Like Clockwork, which is the stream we're doing that is kind of running hand in hand with the comic book that is set in the same setting. So that's Cottle's Worst Clockwork Circus, which is out and available. Kind of, it's out. People have got it. It's been sold at other places. We're working on getting like a
coming online soon.
Yes.
So, words.
But if people can't wait, just try to hit us up and we can try to make that happen somehow, I think, right?
Yeah, you can email me at producer@rumalternus.com and I'll make it happen for you.
Yeah, there we go. So with everything that's been going on, the con season is over. And when we say con season, for us, it's over anyway. We're talking about the big ones, Gen Con and Origins. I was at Origins with Sarah and our tech Tom last weekend, and it was quite a thing. But
it wasn't the usual Origins. It was so Gen Con this year felt like Origins usually is, and Origins became kind of a small con, but we made some new friends and still a positive experience, and had a lot of fun getting to see the crew again.
Definitely. And I reaffirmed that I'm really bad at selling myself, but
I'm not going to argue with that.
But that's why we have a team. So
this is my shocked face for that, Danny.
So
yeah, Danny's like so charismatic when you are playing with him and having fun and stuff like that, and then you get him in front of people and you're like, talk about this awesome comic book you made, and he's like,
yeah, check him out. He's a TikTok star now. So like,
I can talk about other people's stuff all day long. I don't know, but when we're here to oh wow, that's a low blow, Tom. Wow. Tom says that when he can sell me better than I can sell me, then there's an issue.
But the comic book did really well at the cons. People were super interested in it, and I think we improved our mailing list, which is huge. And the next Kickstarter for issue 2 is going to be coming out. The announcement will be coming out by end of year. So we'll probably run the Kickstarter actually in January because December is a really bad time to do Kickstarters, but it's coming. So you should, if you aren't part of our mailing list, let us know. Here, I can drop the link in. It will just take me a minute to find it.
And so with that, any other announcements from any other of the cast? John, you got anything?
Probably, always. Nothing I got glitter in my eye last night, so I'm a little off my game today. But I realized tomorrow is a federal holiday, so happy Indigenous Peoples Day tomorrow. And I hope that if you have Indigenous people in your life that you will honor them or educate yourself more on Indigenous issues, of which there are many. So yeah.
Fuck Christopher Columbus.
I got confused for a second because it's actually Canadian Thanksgiving tomorrow. So I was like, what American holiday is happening?
I was as shocked as anyone else to find there was a holiday tomorrow, but it just means no mail, which is not so different from every other day, really.
And I just want to say that every time you say I got glitter in my eye, I hear glitter in my eye to the tune of Montero. So I don't know what that's about. But
I was going to glitter at my eye to the tune of Lord's Green Light, but you know what? That works just as well.
Glitter in my eye, call me when you want. Anyway, so it's Randy. Your show, your finale was this last week, or?
So kind of. It's a weird situation. Okay. The main part of the story. So we're playing sort of four chapters in the future. Okay. This was the sort of end of that first section. There's 2 interlude episodes coming up, so technically it's not really done. But the main, like, from the beginning to now with these characters specifically is kind of set where it is.
Right.
We're playing some different characters in the other chapters, so get to play lots of people, and then
Oh,
they're
wow.
gonna collide. So there's that. That's Harbingers. That's on Tuesdays. We're taking next week off, but if you want to know more, you can follow me on Twitter there. I'm also playing on Thursday in a thing called live action roleplay. I'm playing a human in a world with demons and angels, and they're being crazy. And then I've also just done a really cool thing yesterday for Hispanic Heritage Month, playing a couple of games. That's already done, and we've raised the money we set out to raise for that. But you can catch some of the VODs over on TTRP GIFs Twitch page there.
Can you drop that in the chat?
Yes, I can.
While that is dropping, I did forget, if you're not listening to Realm Alternatives podcasts, Brutal Crit Wrestling is amazing and weird, and I'm involved in that as a Minotaur. Don't know what episode is out now, but a lot of things have happened and they're amazing. And my hope is that at some point I'll be running a Power Rangers RPG because I'm going to get the core rulebook when it comes out. So if you're interested in something like that, the Realm Alternatives family could always use more people. We have a Discord. Come join us.
Yeah. We definitely do a lot of one-offs where we recruit from the community, and then we host those and we record them and we put them out on our Patreon and eventually to our YouTube. And it's a really good way for people to kind of get their foot in the door of trying to figure out how to of streaming.
Yeah, it definitely helped me. I will say.
Leah, what's going on in California? Come on, something exciting.
I've been getting into several fiascos, some of which I will not mention on this Discord. Not Discord talkable, but I just have a couple jobs coming up, and that's why I'm like so scatterbrained right now, because I'm just trying to figure out, like I got like one for Halloween where I'm gonna do like the like the face on the makeup where they like make your face look funky like a Halloween character, but like you're the face for the makeup. So that's coming up tomorrow. Anyways, there's just a lot of stuff going on.
Can
But
you
the
take
one
pictures
lesson,
of that? I want that.
yeah, when it comes out. But the one lesson I have is like don't overbook yourself, like don't overwork yourself, because certain things can happen when you don't take care of yourself. So that's my lesson. Is take some time out, do some self-care. Don't be working 24 hours straight and not getting any rest. That's all I have to say.
All right. Well, you can always follow Leah on her Instagram, which is Sayuri, and probably get the pictures that Alex is asking for there. And so, Alex, what's going on in Chicago? Anything special?
Nope, wedding season is over. We got birthdays coming up, and all of the Halloween. I have 2 October birthdays for my kids, so it's fun. Yeah, that's my whole October. That's it.
Okay. All right. So, hey, that's the announcements. That's what we've all got going on. And with that, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this game. It's about that time. Welcome back, everybody. Quick recap. Of course, the group is at the Oasis, the Suslam Oasis in the middle of the Ishan Desert, as they were caravanning from kind of the southeast to the northwest. And there's been some things that kind of were related with the with the caravan itself. However, now that that has all been taken care of, as they're waiting for the caravan leader to and the caravan owner to be ready to leave, the crew has got caught up in some events in Suslam, namely that the Orc Lodge was burned down, and it appears that a young girl was kidnapped from the Oasis. And so they're hoping to find this girl and also maybe get a little bit of vengeance for the orcs. And yeah, the group went to and talked to Auntie Circemerga. I just butchered her name. Wow, I'm so horrible. I made it up. And while there, they got a few items. She gave them some tools to help find the girl Yue, and so they set out to do so. And while they're on the beach, Shaylun, our gnomish wizard, sent out her familiar, Minya, to try to maybe look into some cliffs that were kind of far off. And while they were waiting on that to play out, a big wave of water came crashing towards them, and several villagers came running out of the forest, or not the forest, the wooded area next to the water. And then they realized that it was an ambush. There was a water elemental and several of these water demons. And so they fought and were victorious after taking a few bumps and bruises. And
the important thing is that Panabon is right. They are water demons. Panabon is really right about that, yes. Which is amazing.
And Perunia managed to do it all without drawing her amazing new sword that she got. So
okay, it's debatable whether or not it's amazing, and I wasn't about to risk my life on it, yo.
All right. So with that, the bodies of the water demons have kind of dissolved away. Aegis King, who is played by Roland, not here tonight, picked up some residue from the sand. But other than that, what are you all doing?
I'm going to reach out mentally to Minya and see if I can sense if she's still in this plane or if she's disconnected, or kind of get an idea where she is. I know she's in the direction of the cliffs. So, yeah, reaching out.
Reaching out beyond the 100 feet, there's not a way for you to really get a solid connection, but you do get a sense that she's still on the plane.
Minya's still here, but I think the entrance is more that direction, and she'll point toward the cliffs.
Perunia's going to shake herself off because she's very, very drenched and go, all right, let's go find this thing. And I'm going to take a second wind.
Okay.
Yeah. So Aegis is going to look around, and he's going to go, "Here, say, what were those things? Mr. Locks." And sort of do his like weird stuff. I had to mimic him because he mimicked me very yes. Anyway, how damaged is the rest of the team? Because he might decide to help with a spell.
So
it's just me.
Is it just you?
Perunia looks pretty tired and rough. Like her shoulders are like, it's Perunia. She always kind of like tries to show that she's unfazed, but you could. Aegis can tell her shoulders are down just a little bit, just dragging just a little bit.
Okay. Then he will cast he has level 1 spells right now, right? Yeah, he does. So he's going to cast Cure Wounds. Be careful next time. Here, have a very unprepared snack.
Now that sounds like Roland, actually.
Lachlan sort of looks over and is like, well, Miss Shaylun, you're the one who has the best idea on direction, so if you would lead the way, I'm right behind you.
She starts trudging slowly on her short little legs in the sand, and starts making her way around the shoreline and kind of just checking out on the water and trying to find her connection to Minya.
And Panabon is keeping an eyeball out on the Oasis town after seeing the water demons mask themselves as villagers. There is a concern now that nobody in this town is real and it's just an oasis full of water demons. And so now Panabon is super vigilant about the fact that everyone could be a water demon. Most of all horrifying, possibly Panabon themselves, because you never know what's going to happen at this oasis. Water demons all the way down.
It is not water demons.
I mean, you tell me what they are. They exploded in black goo. If you have a better idea.
I actually kind of tilt my head at that and turn to Rosalia and say, have you seen these before? Do they have a name?
These creatures? These creatures?
The answer is yes, Rosalia. You have definitely seen these creatures before. And let me check real quick. Did I put them in by their actual name anywhere? Or did I just call them water demons?
They happen to be in the World Anvil, which some people have access to if they gave to the Kickstarter.
It is in the World Anvil.
Does it just say water demons?
No, in the World Anvil, it has their actual name of what they really are called. Because, yeah, it's, well, I mean, you know, elves
it's a slang term, okay?
Could be both things.
Danny, why don't you have your 9 languages memorized?
Look here, you. All right, so, but they are, and it's kind of a low level water based fae that that you know, they kind of fight a lot actually in the Shadow Fae.
But they're not infernal, they're fae.
They are not infernal, they are definitely fae. Klinefjaski is the elven word for them, which literally translates to the water's claw.
Close enough.
So, yes, indeed.
I make sure to write that word in my spell book while I'm walking and tripping in the sand.
Yes. So are you guys moving out then towards, are you all moving out then towards the cliffs? No short rest or anything like that? Not that I'm saying you should, I just...
No, let's short rest. Let's short rest.
Yeah, short rest sounds good.
I'm not saying Panabon sneaks away just for a second to throw a rock at the wizard's house through a window, but Panabon might. Well, Panabon is thinking about sneaking away for a few seconds to throw a rock through the wizard's window.
So, are you talking about the wizard? So
not Auntie, not creepy Auntie, but the wizard who's obviously the evil one.
Chietra.
Yeah, whatever their name is.
So
one that Panabon wants to rob.
So I mean that's a way back though. You've actually kind of left the village at this point. So the oasis is actually really huge, and so you've kind of moved around to the side. So you could go and do that in lieu of a short rest while everyone else is short resting, if you like.
No, it's fine. Because like if more villagers appear out of the woodwork, they'll need me and my knives. It's fine.
Who needs you, Panabon?
We'll
All right.
look over at Perunia and go, Perunia, I noticed that you haven't used that sword that the witch woman said would help us on this journey.
I mean, did you take a look at it? And I hold up the rusted sword that looks like it is ancient, but not ancient in a good way. It looks like a piece of scrap metal would be the kind term for it.
I will say in retort to that, I was thinking I was walking in a sandstorm and ended up in some dark realm. Magic works in weird, mysterious ways, and I don't claim to know it. If that magic woman said that it's magic, it could be, and maybe we just don't know much about it yet.
I keep walking without turning around and go, it's not magic. I checked.
That
where you got the light bulb from?
I'd say try it. If why not? The most you do is you give it tetanus.
Ugh.
I will say that as you are taking a short rest, just a quick meta note, that Teslin has granted a natural 20 to Perunia to use with a sword. So whenever that happens.
You know, if it breaks, then they'll stop hassling you about the sword, right?
Well, and you know, Perunia, I've seen you in a fight, and clearly, like, you could beat someone up with a rusty paperclip, and see, this is how you convince Perunia. So you might try it because you don't need the mighty Perunia. Doesn't need more than a piece of junk to defeat her foes.
You are absolutely right, Shay. That is a very good point.
While I'm walking forward, the eye roll.
Okay,
I
so
remember that fight. You did that once, the Blood Joke Lodge, didn't you?
Well, I mean, with my fist, not a paperclip, but like, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that fight. It was a good fight. You did a good job.
and so
Were you not there? You weren't there.
No, they weren't there.
It was a
They
different
were-
fight.
they were
You've done more than one fight, right? Like,
Not that we've seen.
never mind that.
I mean, not that was like sanctioned and being watched and stuff. There was that fight that we do not speak about because the other person cheated and is a dirty cheater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That person used magic. That was unsanctioned.
as you discuss this, your memories of previous hijinks, the hour comes due, and you can all of you can roll some of your short rest dice to try to recoup some of your hit points. I believe Perunia is really the only one who's got a lot to roll. Aegis, Shayloon, and Panabon can probably get away with rolling a single die each.
But what do we roll for short?
So when you go to your main tab,
Yes.
and you've got at the very bottom of that main tab, you've got some hit dice in a box. So you just drag one of those out and roll it.
Oh, well, I only have one, so that's what's going to happen. Yes.
So,
Cool.
all right. Well,
Oh,
and
the
now if
number
you
went
look-
down on.
Yeah, you actually have 4. So now you only have 3 left. So this is every time you take a short rest, you can use those to kind of heal up until you run out, and then you need a long rest to refresh that. So that's how that works.
Oh, fun. Yeah, I learned something today.
So, and Aegis will roll one as well.
Yeah, I just tried to roll one and it didn't register.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, he did good too.
Nice.
All right.
I am refreshed. Was my version of just.
As you arise, you start making your way down the beach. Eventually, you see that there's a few rocks. There seem to be a couple of large boats that are kind of crashed up against the rocks, perhaps forgotten over time. And yeah,
Can I perceive to see if there's anything happening on those boats?
you may.
I would love to perceive to see if anything is happening on those boats that you've mentioned.
Go ahead and make a perception.
Can I assist, actually?
Yes. So you can make that roll again because it would be with advantage.
Okay.
Panabon. All right.
Nice.
You do not notice anything that is moving around on those boats. They, if something is there, they're either very still or they're under the water, or you're pretty sure that the boats are just wrecks.
No water demons on the boats, everyone. The boats are clear of water demons.
So we should get one?
We could. The entryway to the portal will definitely be on the water, so I don't know a better way for us to get close.
Well, then it looks like our decision's made up then. Let's get a boat.
I mean, the boats are broken and smashed against the rocks.
The
That's
boats
not
are broken and smashed against the rocks. We can't take those anywhere.
That's not helpful.
Can we use any magic to pull them together?
Ooh, Mindy.
I mean, I think it will depend on how bad they are.
I don't think any of us got that.
Is anyone handy? Magic? It doesn't always have to be magic. Like, people without magic can fix a boat.
My dad was handy, but no, not really.
If there's anything on the boat worth stealing, I'm very good at stealing stuff.
Not helpful.
Yeah, I'm just a tinkerer. I can mess with like small things, but an entire boat is a little bit beyond me.
Well, hopefully we'll find something on the way to help. I think we should just keep going for now.
All right. So as you begin to move closer, you walk another 15, 20 minutes or so and find yourselves at a spot near the cliffs down at the beach where there's a really thin strip of sand. You kind of walk through in a pass and you can see where it sort of opens up. And I'm going to give you all, and this is probably going to take a few seconds to load for everybody, but I think that's everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is this a D and David map that
6.
we're...
This is a D and David map. So the map that we're about to use is by D and David. Start there. And this map, you can get this map and many other maps like this from D and David's Patreon. We'll put that up for everybody. And this guy is prolific. He's like new maps every week. And if you're a patron, you can actually request specific maps be made. So really cool there.
While Danny is pulling up the map, I'm going to use what I said to Perunia to keep it going, and I'm going to spend 10 minutes of walking, inspiring my companions, which will give everyone temporary hit points equal to my level plus my charisma modifier.
Are you sure you're not a bard?
I'm an inspiring leader, okay?
Sure.
So I'm level, what level am I? 4. So everyone takes 6 temporary HP.
Woohoo!
All right. So everyone gets 6 temporary hit points.
I think that excludes me, though, right?
I have to look and see exactly how that reads, but
I think you should be able to be inspired by yourself.
Man, I talk good.
you can choose up to 6 friendly creatures, which can include yourself.
Cool.
It expressly states it there that it can include yourself. All right.
You should be inspired. You're really finding your stride as a leader. You know, you were a little, shaky there. You're gaining confidence and leadership abilities. This is growth for you.
I didn't expect to have to be a leader, since everyone here is an adult and I'm not. But
You're also smart, though. You're also
But
one
Shay,
of the smartest of our group.
No leaders ever expect it. That's the thing.
I'm going to get a pain in my neck from the amount of eye rolling you guys have me do.
All right. So with that, let me go ahead and push this to everyone. Now, if you're watching, you will see that the map probably just disappeared because you are getting to see things from the view of our tech. And that is here. All right.
It's so dark on this beach.
The map hasn't loaded yet.
Yes.
The darkest beach ever.
Water demons blotting out the sun. Everyone run.
Okay, Rosalia has a spell for that now, guys.
Ooh, right.
Okay. Let's figure out.
There we go.
Ooh, it's quite
I
a
like
color.
sunset better.
Yeah, the orange was
There
cool.
we go. Yeah, it's kind of sunset-ish, if you will. All right. Well, you see what you see?
I will probably go ahead and take the lead. So right in front of Shay, just because I know she's a little bit more squishy.
Thanks.
No problem, little sister.
I point around you and out into the water and go, it's pretty much ahead, but again, I don't know how we get that. Do I sense Minya at all?
You do still a little bit far.
She must be a ways out there. So it might be more toward the center of the lake, or at least fairly deep out there.
Well, she's actually away from the water. You can sense sort of that direction, and the direction of the portal is away from the water.
What? It's behind the cliffs?
It's so if you go forward, yeah, it seems like if it's from where you're at, it's to the northwest.
Oh, so we have to get up these cliffs.
Well, that's a lot easier than water.
That sounds less and less like water demons to me. And he looks over at Aegis, right? You are correct, Mr. Locks. You are always really correct. I can make him say it in canon now.
If you keep mocking the water demons, I'm gonna start making up other demons. I'm just letting you know that. If you keep mocking,
no, okay, yeah, no, I'm taking it back.
I have powers apparently, and I'm not afraid to use them.
You are terrified to use them because you haven't in 26 episodes.
I meant in the creation of human species, but
Gotcha. All right. Well, so we could go around, or we could go up, which I prefer around, but
Up is faster.
Up is also more dangerous, but yes, it would be faster, most likely.
It occurs to Aegis by GM Fiat to maybe try to find a better place to climb, maybe up ahead.
That's what Perunia was going to do. Okay, we don't need Roland for that.
Yeah, let Perunia look at it, and then we can let Aegis do it.
she's known for her great ideas.
Okay, she is. Okay. Her head at least. But yes, I'm going to go look for a place where, since they think it's going to be so terrible to climb this thing, where even somebody like Shay can get up this thing.
Okie doke.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm casting levitate, bitch.
On me, thank you. So would that be an investigation, since I'm going to be touching stuff, or would that be more strength because I'm also climbing the mountain?
Well, so if you're climbing the mountain, then it's going to be strength. If you're just walking up ahead, honestly, it's going to just be walking up ahead and seeing what you see.
Okay, I walk up ahead and I see what I see.
All right.
So perception for that one, I guess.
Nice.
Okay, so go ahead and move your token up.
No.
I am doing that. Do.
Is it letting you actually move the token, or is it giving you a...
It's pointing.
Okay. Technology, everybody. Oh, you're going off the map.
Should I be? You said northwest, Danny.
I did. Which is up and to the left.
Going up first. I am pulling myself that way.
Okie dokie. So, yeah, there you go.
Danny, did we see? I'm going to move myself real quick to give you an example here, but did we see anything since we walked this direction?
Did you see anything since you walked in what direction?
We walked. I can't move myself for some reason. But we moved right from the left side of the screen, right? Because that's why we can see what we can see. But like beyond this rock cliff, it goes up toward the north. But like, wouldn't our eyeballs be able to see that far?
It depends on. So right now, your eyeballs are seeing literally what you can see. So
I see. So as we were walking by, I see it's the way the map does the lighting, dynamic lighting. Okay.
Indeed.
So back this way was where we saw broken boats.
So if you actually look out into the water, can you see them to the south? To the south?
No.
Oh, are they too far out of the vision range? Technology, everybody, it's great. I love it. That would explain it.
I can see a little piece of wood there, like way far out, but I'm zoomed out.
There we go. Yeah, now I can see some boats. Okay.
Totally boats.
So if it's to the northwest, we could just walk this way.
There seems to be an opening this way, guys.
An opening?
All right, so be mindful of walking way ahead of the rest of the group.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, Perunia is okay with that.
Yeah. Perunia probably doesn't care. But yes, please be careful, friend.
Wait, when you say opening, you don't mean a cave, right? That's not like a thing, right? We're not going into a cave, are we?
Can't tell yet.
Okay, so
I'll run
right
up
now,
there. I'll run up there with Perunia.
Thank you, Rosalia.
okay, Rosalia starts moving up. I'm going to put you here when we all go ahead and roll some initiative because.
Oh, I'm so surprised.
Oh no!
Who'd have guessed?
Who'd have thunk it?
I never.
Going to roll.
Come on, there we go.
Aegis.
Aegis is the most surprised.
He's not surprised. He's just taking in all of the sights.
This is why you're an actor, like for real.
Love it.
That's definitely what it is, yes. Okay, so with that, Perunia,
Yes.
well, everyone's got to be surprised because it is a surprise round. And so you were looking, make a perception test. I'll give you a perception test. You were actively looking. I won't just go off your passive.
Thank you. Wow! Never mind. Super
you are surprised as these two water demons come up behind you. And what's this one all about?
I get as far as Perunia, look out.
All right, here we go. With this one's got a rather long tentacle kind of stretching out from its face, and it attempts to grab you with it because, of course, it does.
Nope. Don't like face tentacles.
Yep. It does too. It slaps you. It doesn't. You don't actually feel the effects of the slap so much, but you are grappled now. And it starts to try to move this way, but it only pulls you about 5 feet in.
I'm very heavy, so there's that.
Yeah. There's that. You're a big, strong, solid, muscly dragonborn.
It does have face tentacles, and that means that it uses those all the time to grab things. So it's also probably trained to pick things up. Maybe not giant dragonborn, but
Indeed. So
It needs to have been weightlifting to carry me.
with that, the other one moves forward and attempts to fire a poisoned quill at you
Ooh.
from a variety of spines that are placed upon its head. So we roll. But it misses. That goes flying far.
Could be because I'm dancing with its compatriot.
That is probably exactly what's happening. So with that, we go to the top. Panabon, what are you doing right now?
What is the map called? By the way, I accidentally closed it.
Cliffside Caves. But remember, you can double click your token on your character sheet to reaccess.
Before I answer, where did Perunia go? Because I can't see Perunia or the tech PC on the map anymore, so I assume they're in the blackness.
Yeah, to the left.
Okay. Well, so there are more water demons, which is the thing. Panabon is going to, even though Panabon was slightly surprised by the appearance of the water demons, Panabon is going to try to get surprise back and sneak along the. What are these rocks out here? Are they large rocks? I have no concept of them.
So you are the size you are. And if you look at the rocks there, they're pretty big. If you'd like, I can throw down a grid for a little bit.
How far are the rocks from Perunia? They're probably too far to throw anything, aren't they?
Yeah, she's really far. I mean, like just to get to where Rosalia is at this point, you're a good 70 feet.
Okay. Well, what do I have? I have a speed of 25, so that's 25 feet I can move, right? Yes?
Yes.
So I'll move 25, but I'll hug the side of the cliffs to do so.
Right. And then you can also use your action to move another 25.
Oh, I love that journey for me. I'm going to do that.
Okay, so just kind of drag your token along, and it'll show you kind of like your movement.
Yes. I've got a marker there for 50. And
Awesome.
Oh, there it goes. Hey, look, more of the map.
There you go. Okay, so that is Panabon. Shayloon.
I already am pulling out my spell book and starting to do my scribbling as I cast Sparkle Darts.
Okay, so you are going to cast Sparkle Darts. And do you see the one that you're trying to cast at?
Yeah, I'm moving
Sure.
to get closer here.
Okie doke.
I'm having difficulty getting myself to move. There we go.
Oh, it's because you won't move until I accept the movement.
Gotcha. You have to approve my movement.
Yes. This way you can lock it in.
Stop me from going too far ahead, so it's probably a good thing.
Right. All right. So who are you attacking? There's Demon 23 and Demon 17. Awesome.
17.
All right. And with a flare of magic, 3 arcane bolts go flying forward. Lots.
Boom, boom, boom.
You hear Shayloon casting, and it's pretty much Sparkle Darts is pretty much imprinted into your brain, so you are aware of what just got cast.
Oh. Looks like I'm missing the fun. He's going to run as far as he can. So the green, how does this arrow work now? Because it's a little bit different from before. It's like got two colors on it. Is the red like too far of my movement? No, because even if it's short, it's there.
Just kind of move the arrow to where you want to go, and it should have a number with it as you move.
I'm not seeing any numbers on mine.
All right, so kind of drag yourself to where you want to be. All right, and so that says 60. Do you have a number now?
No.
Okay, so that was 60 feet. So you do get to move that far.
Cool.
And that's your movement.
Yeah, that's my movement.
Ooh.
What?
Uh-oh.
I'm like it when the DM says,
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Not a fan of that.
I want to make sure. I want to see if your range is there, because I don't know that you are noticing. But at about 120 feet,
I don't like this.
which is, I believe,
Not a fan.
Ooh, it's one of the water demons.
Okay, I'm a fan
Water
again.
demon.
Thank you for making water demons happen.
I believe that is in your range, is all I'm trying to say.
Ah, yes. I do like that then. Yeah, no, it is. It's like exactly in my range. Ooh, I did it. I did it, you guys.
Nice.
That said, you did move,
I did. Oh, no, you're right. I can't attack.
but you at least can see what's going on.
Right.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yes, exactly. So I will, for bonus action, right? Because I still get that, right?
You do get a bonus action, but that is 90 feet.
Well, no, not hexed. I was going to try to aim at it so that next turn I can attack it.
That
Because
is brilliant, because it says the next attack, right? It
Yeah.
doesn't say the next attack on this turn.
right.
All right.
So
Excellent.
he starts lining up his revolver.
All right. So just hugging the cliff, pointing it down. And as that's happening, Perunia, you are...
I'm dancing with Tentacle Face. Really a delightful partner. But instead of trying to get ungrappled, I feel like I can give somebody tetanus. So I'm going to pull out my rusty, old, decrepit blade and attempt to slice it across his tentacled face. I'm guessing those are over his neck. That's just how I'm picturing it.
Yeah, that seems to make sense to me.
Is that 17? Let me make sure he's targeted.
So did you want to use your nat 20? Or
I
did you
would
want
like to use my nat 20. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I believe it was given to you for that purpose, is all, right? So
It was, yes. Thank you, Teslan.
and I'm going to go ahead and share this brilliant sword that you have on
I would
the
like
screen.
the audience to see this. Okay, guys, there was a reason I wasn't using it.
It's a
It's also
beautiful-
got leather from Panabon wrapped around that handle, too.
Yeah,
just
it
so
makes
you know.
it so much more comfortable.
Gesture of friendship.
It's a
It was
beautiful sword.
nice friendship.
I like how it says battered iron sword.
Yeah. I'm waiting for this to pop up on Twitch. There we go. See, guys, I'm not crazy. That's all I'm saying.
All right,
But
so
with
what you
anything will help.
expected.
So
with a nat 20, you don't have to make an attack roll. You are
Okay.
automatically going to crit. So go ahead and open up the modifier and click the critical button.
click in it.
And
Yep.
you have targeted the water demon.
Got him. I've got the damage. I've got critical. I guess we're good, right?
Yep, so now you're going to roll the damage. All right, and
There we
with
go.
that, the sword cleaves through the water demon
Oh,
like butter.
But is that because of the nat 20 or is that because of the sword? All right, I'm not convinced.
So you have hit a water demon as hard as you think you can before with your other sword, and it still like this, the flesh, the skin, the flesh, everything just gave butter. So with that, and it falls to the ground and starts to sizzle away.
I'm
You're
not
no longer
convinced,
grappled.
but I won't put it away. Okay, not convinced, but we'll continue to use it and test and feel this out.
I just imagine you going, looking at the sword, then just going, I'm super strong.
That's exactly what happens.
All right.
Aegis is going to move ahead to this point here because he's slow.
Yep.
And while he is running up, Rosalia.
I was gonna help Perunia, but I'm actually kind of distracted by the sword that she has. And I just
Fair.
kind of look at her and I say, kind of looks like MacArthur's sword, you know, the one they pulled out of the rock.
Runia doesn't get that reference, but is like, yeah. But I'm really strong, so I can still make this work.
Well, maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe there's some magic word or something you do, like you accidentally trip over it and then it just ignites the magic. So I'm holding out hope for your sword. I really am. Don't feel too bad about it.
I'm going to file that away and then start practicing all the Elvis words I know to like turn the sword on. Because now I'm convinced I need to turn the sword on for it to be a cool sword.
So I heard you say Elvis words. And so I imagine you being like, oh.
Blue suede shoes.
Thanks for stopping in, Katie. All right, so Rosalie, are you moving in then at this point?
Yeah, I'm gonna move it and try to see like if anything else is gonna happen.
All right, so moving in your first 30 feet, you can see that the other water demon is there, and it is in range for you to make an attack with one of your feathered blades if you want to, or you can hold off.
I'll shoot it. I mean, I'll hit it with one of my blades.
All right. So with that, Rosalia actually pulls out her fingers, and then a feather sort of appears, and she just whisks it forward towards the creature up ahead.
What's all the black, like?
It's what you can't see yet on the map. So like when you move your character around, it will like adjust to where your vision sees.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like dark vision or something, or my dark vision. Didn't know.
It's more like a corner.
It's walls. So walls can stop your sight. That's pretty much it. All right, so go ahead and make that attack roll with your Eldritch Blast there.
You know, they need to come up with that skill actually, you know, like Superman, like see through walls in D&D. That would be kind of cool.
Then Danny would have to program it for
No, I mean that's true.
I was going to say there is a debate about elves and Lord of the Rings about what they can see and how they see. It's kind of interesting.
All right, so that whisks right into the demon, and it turns and kind of like just creeps forward, and the little tentacles around its face just kind of blast out towards you as it hisses and screams. And
nope.
And yeah, nope. All right.
Don't like that.
And it turns and runs this way. But not before firing yet another quill at Perunia. Doing a little bit of damage and forcing a Constitution saving throw. Which...
I would like to re-roll that, please.
Okay.
With inspiration, yes?
Yes.
Here
we go.
Right. Oh, I also wrote. Well, they're both okay.
Both of them were okay. So let's see. That was brought to you by Chris Duarez.
Thank you, Chris. Woo woo.
And you are not poisoned, which is better than being poisoned.
I'd agree with that. Yeah.
Okay. Panabon.
All right. How tall is the boat wreckage that I can actually, or I guess I see up the side of it, so I assume it's about, I guess I don't know. How tall is that?
Maybe 10 feet. It's mostly a broken hull and everything.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna run. I'm gonna go all the way towards the broken hull thing.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do.
Hopefully, it's not haunted.
I'm
sure.
Water demon.
I'm sure it's not haunted.
Oh.
sure it's not, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out together.
Speak for yourself. I'm over here.
All right, Shayloon.
I can't even see you. I don't even know where you are on the map. So, okay.
I'm gonna find. I want to go another 25 feet.
Doke.
Accept it. Thank you. And I don't like water demons. Yeah, I saw Perunia take a slice of the guy I just attacked, and think that that's fine in melee range with her. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack 23.
Okie doke.
I'm gonna do it at second level.
All right, and with that, Shayloon launches several more bolts towards this individual as Lachlan continues moving forward.
So yeah, I would like to move forward. Can I hit it if it's in 90?
The one that is still there, so the one that you saw before, it has moved up, but yes, you can within 120 feet as long as you can see it.
Okay, so yeah, I'd like to move up 30. And let me see. Yeah, I still don't have the distance marker. Is this 30 or is that like 40 or something?
It's 40. I don't understand. I wonder why it's not showing you the marker. So that's fine.
So here.
Boom.
Yeah, I see like a 5 now, but is that okay?
No, that's me putting something down.
Okay.
And that's why. Oh my goodness. Calm down.
Yep.
There you
Okay.
go.
Cool. So, I see Tesla. Let's see. And Water Demon 23 is way past my range.
140.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. Not going to shoot this round, but what he is going to do is he's going to do that thing that people do in Western movies where they just like walk straight like they're about to murder you, like
Just
really
walk with the gun
dramatically.
forward, like. Got it.
I guess if I can attack this round, I want to move 30 more. So
Okay.
oh, I see it now. 25, 30. Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know why you weren't seeing it before.
Yep.
All right. Perunia, back to you.
I killed the one in front of me, which means I'm gonna run up on this guy, and attempt to do it again. So, going ahead and rolling. Oh, let me make sure he's correctly targeted.
Got him.
Okay. Let's see.
Ooh, that is a hit. That is, yeah.
All right, let's see what the sword can do.
Once again, like butter.
See, can't tell if it's a magic sword or if it's just me. Smooth like butter, y'all.
It didn't happen the last time you used the sword. I'm not gonna say that though.
There was a water elemental. I just want to call that out. Not the same.
Fair. That's fair.
All right. So with that, it's quiet. You can kind of hear water throughout the entirety of the thing. Are you, Perunia, going to move ahead, or are you going to wait for everyone to kind of regroup, or what's the plan?
So I'm going to turn behind me and be like, Shay, I think this is the right way. We found some. And I'm going to keep going.
Okie doke. You are walking, or are you okay?
Yeah,
Is anybody running to catch up?
I'll run. Yeah, I'll
I'm
do it.
trying to, but I have short legs.
I'll run to catch up.
I'll catch up with her. I'm just keeping an eye on her, you know. It's my
Thank you.
I'm
child.
the tank and the DPS. We're ready to murder stuff.
I'm gonna put you here,
Mm-hmm.
and
Ooh,
I'm
that's
gonna
creepy looking.
put you here, and I'm gonna put you. You almost catch up. Rosalia does catch up. Fox catches up.
Yes.
Panabon, what were you doing besides?
They were in a boat.
I wanted to go into the boat in the hall, yeah, so I don't know how that influences things, but that is what I wanted to do.
It's you are inside the wreckage of a boat.
Great.
I love
Seemed
that journey
clever.
for you.
It seemed clever at the time, and now I'm just missing getting to stab things. So I'm sad, but no one's died, so that's a good day.
All right, so as you
So far.
of climb up above this, you kind of get a good look at what's going on in this little alcove here. So we can come back to that.
Oh my god, there's an alcove. I see barrels and crates.
So Shayloon, you get a sense of panic suddenly, and then you feel an eye upon you.
I kind of stop and I go, something's watching us.
Do we want to check that weird thing Panabon stole? I feel like that could be something, potentially.
I didn't steal it. I repainted the eye on the door. So it was like equivalent.
Where I'm from, taking stuff without asking is stealing. So
No, I'm not denying
You
that
are not having this conversation because you are separated by about 300 feet and a big cliff of wall.
we can't shout it at each other.
no,
You can. You can. shout
I'm
at each
okay
other.
not shouting that.
So as you're wondering what it might be, you feel, like I said, you feel a sense of distress, and it's coming from your connection with Minya.
Minya, in my head, I'm going, Minya, are you all right?
Again, it's just that sense of distress of wanting to escape, to get away.
I'm gonna. Who's standing closest to me?
All the three in front.
So I'm right next to Rosalia. So I'm just like, I know everyone's moving, but I'm just gonna grab onto her clothing, like, and hold on as tight as I can because I'm switching my eyes to Minya.
I kind of step back and look down at Shay and I think about what she's doing. And then I just kind of freeze so that she can hang on to my clothes.
Okay.
Yeah, you see her eyes go white.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this against magic? Because I get advantage.
It is not.
Okay. I would like to use my inspiration from Chris.
Okay, so using inspiration from Chris.
There we go.
Thank you, Chris.
As you enter into Minya's consciousness, you feel a vice grip just holding your body, and you see an eye, like, just it's taking up your vision, as if someone has got a hold of you and is just staring at you. It's this yellow, jaundiced eye. There's a smell that just, it reeks of rotting fish, and you can feel Minya's fear. And and the eye just is peering. Oh, I see you in there.
Mm, is there a way to sever my connection with my family? Like send her back to the Shadow Fae? Like,
Yes.
yeah, we're gonna free Minya.
Okay.
We're gonna get lost then.
And with that, that disappears. Your eyes come back too.
There's something big in there. It's a big yellow eye, and it knew I was in Minya, and it's dangerous. It's stinky too.
Was it big like a person picking it up and looking at it, or is it like big like I am the all-seeing eye of?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I don't like that.
No, I didn't see
Nope.
anything that was attached.
Don't like
to.
that.
Yeah, it wasn't. I couldn't tell if it was attached to anything. It just was the big eye, and it knew. It caught Minya, and it was looking at her, and she was terrified. So I let her go. So it's I can't see over there anymore.
It's fine. We know it's in this area. Minya did her job, and we keep moving forward. We'll find where Minya was. We'll find what this thing is and that portal. So
If it's really large, we now know that it's up there, so we can try to set a trap or something. I have full confidence in us and it's a group that we can take this.
I'm also glad he looks over at Aegis and he goes, I'm also glad Perun is using the magic sword. You are correct, Mr. Lux. It is very good that she has used that, even though it was a problem.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Roland's gonna have so many words for you. So many words are gonna happen. I hope Roland watches this later and is like,
Oh, he 100% will, because
100% will.
I will get a text probably later tonight that's like, hey, I know what you did and I'm coming for you, and it's okay.
And of course, by this point, Aegis has caught up with you. What is Panabon doing?
You pointed out the alcove full of barrels and crates, and stuff is kind of Panabon's weakness. And since Shaylun is not alone and has people around, Panabon would like to explore the crates.
You know,
Glee.
so Panabon is going in to explore the crates. As Panabon moves in to explore the crates, the rest of you, are you just kind of waiting at the water's edge here? It looks like this pool in front of you is probably gets to maybe about waist deep, some in parts.
I'd like to sneak up as stealthily as I can to see if I can see anything on the other side of that water. But I don't want to, like, my goal isn't to go into wherever is over there. I just want to sort of see what's on the other side of.
Right. You see there is a light that is emanating from the center of a room. It's like a greenish orange light. And make a perception test.
I would like to use one of my advantages on that. Just because I really want to know what it is.
Well rolled. That is advantage from Tesla. So with that, you think you see a small face, a girl's face, maybe, that was peeking out from around the corner, and then it just kind of pulled back.
You guys, I think we may have found the girl we were looking for.
UA!
Yeah. But if UA is here and she was good enough that she looked around the corner and moved back, I wonder who's keeping watch over her. And that's could be where your big eye thing is waiting for us. I'm sure they know we're coming.
what if, okay, I sneak over there, rescue UA, and bring her back here, and then we can, I don't know, throw lots of things that are flammable, and then you can shoot them, and then maybe that'll cause like an internal combustion, and maybe it'll blow up, but after we get UA safely. And then maybe we don't even have to go over there by the eye, we just, blow up the portal from a safe distance.
Is that how he looks over at Shayloon? Is that how you close a portal? Do you just like blow it up? Because I'm down with that. I like dynamite.
Well, I'm not sure it's that simple. I don't know much about portals, but
Okay,
also
Rosalia and I did do that. We blew up a portal. We crashed a mountain on top of it, and so there was mountain blocking the portal from that side and mountain blocking the portal from this side. It did work. I'm just saying. It might not be the correct way to do it. I get it.
Well, also, isn't this a potential way for Rosalia to get home if she wants to?
Oh. I look at Rosalia.
See why not?
Unless it drops you somewhere in the Shadowfey that's real bad, and then don't do it.
Yeah,
Well, there's nowhere really bad in the Shadowfey. It's all kind of at home.
I'm going to look at Rosalia and say, if you need to go back, I understand. I know we haven't found the other elf yet on this plane. And I know that that might be something that you're interested, but it might be time for you to go back. And whatever your decision is, I understand and respect it.
But
She's down the portal, and she's on the other side.
That's also true. That could be happening.
yeah, and also there's cool people here, so you don't have to go back.
I'm just looking for wherever the most adventure is. So if it's on that side or on this side.
Definitely here. Definitely here.
I will have to agree with Miss Shayloon on this one. There's an awful lot of adventure that I just sure can't wrap my head around here. We could definitely use your help.
I've known you just over 2 weeks, and I've almost died like 15 times. So I think you'll get plenty of adventure here, and we don't want to lose you.
We'd miss you if you had to go, but we would understand.
So it'd be nice to see some elves around here, but it's been interesting hanging with you guys.
Agreed.
Well,
So then
we should probably talk about this after. Yeah, we should probably talk about this after the eye isn't watching us. Probably. So,
So my plan, we should do it then, yes?
How
What kind of
sneaky
bombs are they throwing
you?
at the entrance?
You're wearing armor that clanks around.
It's fine.
I think if anyone's gonna sneak over there and get the girl back, and he looks for Panabon, who is not in the immediate area. And he goes, Panabon!
Where are they?
Speaking of Panabon,
Hello.
so Panabon, you open up the first of the chests. And within
Does it eat me? Is that this universe's mimic? Please don't let it.
No, it's just a chest. It's it's
Nothing
just,
in it.
well, no, there are things in it. What is in it? Ooh, that's there's some gemstones. You can hear the dice rolling.
I can.
That's a lot of dice, Danny.
Mostly there's gemstones in there. There's also a nice heap of coins. It's a small box, but there's a nice heap of coins in there as well that you find. So I'm going to just go ahead and put that directly into your inventory because I imagine you're taking it.
Yay.
Okie doke. Do-do-do-do. So it's about 50 gold coins, give or take. 75-ish silver coins, again, give or take. There's no copper coins in there. And yeah, like I said, there's definitely several gemstones.
I'm gonna pocket that,
One,
but
two,
then
3, 4, 5, 6 of them.
I'm gonna pocket all that, but then I'm gonna make like I'm gonna go back to the entrance and make a kind of like mark on the spot so I can come back. Because I feel like at this point my presence is going to become noticed, or my lack of presence is going to be noticed, and there's a chance a whistle is going to sound any moment. So I should probably go be with other people, and then I can bring them back to the treasure, and we can share whatever's left. Because I don't need to know about the stuff that was not in this box here, this chest. It's fine.
I mean, if you stomp on it, it's just a broken chest anyway, right?
Yeah, just a broken chest is fine. Yeah. So slightly richer. One is going to skip happily to wherever Annabon thinks they should go.
You just hear boom, 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 boom. As it like
where are they?
Oh, someone's thinking of me. That's nice.
Okay, and so as you prepare to go out and Perunia prepares to sneak into the area ahead, we're going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break.
Yay!
So we'll see everybody in roughly 10 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. That was interesting and new, and I mostly liked it. So maybe we'll do some more stuff kind of like that in the future. That'd be great. And I am in a good mood because I have a coffee thing from memories of my childhood that I'll be eating later. When we left on our break, Panabon was in this alcove, pilfering a chest and then thinking, maybe I'll go back to the others. Perunia was thinking about sneaking across the water and up into this area up ahead. And the rest of everybody were just kind of considering if that was the way they wanted to go with this. So with that, we come back into the cave.
Well, Perunia, if you want to sneak over there, I mean, I'd say it's definitely doable. I mean, Panabon's not here, so maybe they forfeited their right to sneak. But I will say I'm a bit nervous because your armor is kind of loud.
Okay, yes, but like UA at least knows me. I don't actually know if UA knows Panabon really well. So like there's that to consider. Okay, but like sure, Panabon, they might be quieter than I am, but I am more durable too, okay? So if something does go out and grab me, I'm more likely to live than they are.
All right. What do you guys think? You want to let Perunia do this?
I don't like this.
I look around for Panabon.
Panabon is actually standing like literally right behind you at this point now.
Oh God, Panabon, don't do that to me. Huh, okay, yeah, you're a lot more sneaky than I am.
Hi. So how'd your new sword do?
Don't know about the sword, but I did great. So.
Cool.
Okay, so here's the deal. We think UA's right over there. Someone who's, I don't know, sneaky should go get her on this side, and then we can blow up the portal. Everyone agreed to this plan.
I have questions, several of them in fact.
And we're wasting
But-
time.
Yeah. So is UA being held captive by something? Or is UA like roaming freely in a cavern? Or
Mr. Panabon, I do think that there was a creature that Miss Shayloon saw with one eye that may be watching our friend.
on a scale of open air graveyard to like water demon, like what's the creepy level of this creature?
Like deadomancy creepy.
Oh, fun. That's great. Okay. Well, for sure it's UA, like, right? And not like a water demon that looks like UA, because they can pretend to be people. That's a thing that they've also managed to accomplish.
Lachlan saw her.
I did, and I can't guarantee that it's not an illusion, but I also will say that it looked like her.
Okay.
You'll notice those
So-
weren't mutually exclusive of each other.
So here's my thought. I discovered a place with treasure, which was super cool. So if I go and you hear me like scream, then come and get me. And then afterwards, I'll show you where the treasure was. And so you have incentive to make sure that I live.
Hannibon, like, we definitely would go rescue you anyway. But yeah, thanks for promises of treasure, I guess.
Yeah.
And I totally didn't take any treasure before. So it's all there in that room.
Oh my. All right, go. Off you go.
Sneak, please, please.
Oh, yes. I can sneak. I'm very good at this. It's good. It's a professional thing. It's good.
Oh my.
You just see like, I don't know if anyone has seen the Pink Panther show use Emperor's New Groove. It's kind of like Kronk, but without vocalizing the music. It's very that.
And Panabon actually swims quietly too, as the water gets deeper, and eventually Panabon gets to the other end. You definitely can see the pool. It's swirling around as if it's like a whirlpool, but there's not. It doesn't have that indention in the center, that a spiraling whirlpool has. It's just spiraling in a circle. And there's definitely like lights and stuff kind of radiating out of it. It's actually kind of hypnotic. And as you are regarding it, go ahead and give us a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Here goes nothing. I have an inspiration I would like to re-roll.
All right. So using inspiration from Teslin. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Nice.
For a moment, you take a few steps towards the pool, just enraptured by the lights and the sense of mystery that is hidden beyond. And then you just kind of shake your head and come back to yourself.
I'm going to remember that for a mask later. I bet people would love to be hypnotized. Okay, so I'm going to step gingerly and quietly around the pool. Do I see all of these openings? Is that what is?
You do definitely see all of these things around.
Okay, I'm going to take... What do I have in my inventory? Basically, it's like I'm going to take like I'm going to take a Nyack. Nyack is the smallest currency, right? I'm sure I said that wrong. I'm going to take a Nyack and like flip it like a coin.
So if it's currency, it's paper.
Oh, it's paper. Well, I'm not going to flip it like a coin then, because it's all
Coins,
paper.
yeah. Your coins are coins. Your currency is paper.
Actually, I'm going to make it into like a paper dirigible airplane thing and like see which direction it goes, just like whoosh, and that's where I'm gonna go.
So you're making a mini paper airplane thingy out of money, and you're tossing it forward.
Yeah, just to see, because if like tentacles come out of the portal, that's good to know. But also, it'll go down one of the hallways, and that will solve my problem of which hallway to go down.
Okay. So you throw it ahead, I imagine, towards the spinning pool of water to see like maybe if it turns in a different direction. And there does seem to be a breeze that pushes in from here. And then now that you're thinking about it, you can kind of feel it blowing a little bit past you, as if air is kind of blowing through this direction. And the plane kind of catches up, and then as it leaves that area of just the wind coming through it, it actually spirals then down, as if there's a circle of air that is kind of doing this because of the way the air is traveling through. And, you know, I'm just assuming that this is kind of what happens. I am not a current expert by any means, but so, and then, you know, so like as the air comes through and goes the direction it's going, it's circulating the air inside the chamber. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which then kind of pushes your plane up, and then it just kind of lazily goes into the pool. And then it disappears, not in the way of something going into water, like you would see it go in water, maybe it refracts a little bit, you could see it go in the water. This is more like it just kind of just disappears.
Okay. Panabon has a specific memory of something he stole from a Dragonborn once, and is like, okay, I'm going to follow the air current, because that was what helped last time. Then Panabon is Pink Panthering their way around, following the current of air.
So as you get to here, you run into a old woman.
Hello.
And when I say you run into her, you almost just run into her. Like she's coming around and then you almost kind of step on her. And she looks down at you.
Hi.
Hello. And who are you?
My name is Andrew. I'm here to tell you about Melfrune. Have you accepted Melfrune as your personal Dragonborn Lord and Savior today?
I am absolutely certain I don't know what you are talking about at all.
That happens a lot with me, actually. It's very common.
How did you get in here?
The power of love? Prune works in mysterious ways.
Please no, Prune. It's the power of love.
Oh god!
You ever happen to see like a girl running around the cave somewhere? She's an acolyte of Melfrune, and I need to get her back to like Melfrune's palace. So like, if you've seen like just like a little happy skipping, I don't know if she's like happy and skipping now, you know, or anything. But have you seen like a just like a kid, you know, the yay high, long hair, maybe short hair now? I don't know. If does stuff maybe, I don't know. Like, she didn't get thrown in the whirlpool, did she? Like, because that seems there's something happening there. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely something. I have to talk to Melfrune about it. Like, I have to talk with the leader, the big dragon guy. Hi.
All of you can hear Panabon. You mean my niece, Yue?
I mean, potentially.
What do you wish to speak to her about?
Well, let's just say that when someone goes missing, like people tend to notice that. So, like, people are very aware that UA is not where UA normally is, and so, like, it's very much like she needs to be usually where she is, and that will bring people a lot of great joy. And joy is a great thing to bring to people. So I think it would be kind of amazing, like if I could speak to UA, that would be really cool. Just to make sure that things are going great. You know, things are on the level.
You may return to the village and just tell them that UA is with her Auntie Messalis and Auntie Albizia visiting.
Visiting in a creepy cave with a whirlpool. That's definitely something that happens with things that are absolutely on the level. I'm gonna stab Auntie because I don't know what else to say. So definitely gonna stab Auntie.
Okay, so everybody go ahead and roll initiative as Panabon is going to stab Auntie. Everyone is surprised except for Panabon. So Panabon will get to go pretty much, and then everyone else will get to go.
I don't know why anybody's surprised. I mean, did anyone just hear Panabon try to convert someone to Melfrune? I don't know why anybody is surprised by what's happening now.
I mean, I'm going to go with surprised. I am impressed, though.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I am amused.
I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed.
Although that would have been hilarious thing to convert for Melfrune, a dragon god that I don't actually believe in. So, you know, it's fine. I'll hail Melfrune.
All right.
That's how we do it in Palacune. Much love.
So, Panabon,
Hi.
go ahead and attempt to stab this person. You are targeted. Let me make sure you are. I believe you're targeted. Wait, where'd you go? Oh. Yeah, you're targeted, so you can go ahead and make that attack roll.
Do I get sneaky or anything like that? No, because nobody's around me. But
UA counts if UA is there.
UA's not in there, but
I mean, it was sneaky.
I'm gonna say that she was not ready for this. So
no one's ever ready for Panabon.
So go ahead. So yes, you will get advantage on the attack, which will give you sneak attack.
So do I press advantage or the little man effect?
Press the advantage first, and then do the attack roll.
Okay. Do I press the little man? I can never remember.
Not yet.
Okay.
You have to hit first. Which you do. So now you can hit the little man and then do the damage.
I love being me.
All right. So
to murder UA's aunt.
Oh,
Well,
let's Christmas presents to send out. And did you see the picture? Come on.
Oh, about that picture. They did not see that picture. As you do that, she looks down at the wound as the knife slips in, and she just hisses at you.
Ooh.
When you look back up, the countenance that you had been granted in that moment slips away completely, revealing instead this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman.
Ooh.
Hey,
Good job, Panabon. Good job, Panabon.
Hey, everybody. Something's happening here. Just don't fall into the whirlpool.
Does stabbing have consequences? Is that what happened?
Osborne,
Actually, the difference here is that it's for our benefit. This is actually one of the times I'm like, Panabon did great. Good job.
She couldn't be convinced to join with Melfrune, so I need some help convincing.
Okay.
Acolytes of Melfrune appear.
With that, it is Lox's turn.
Ooh. So hearing that, Lox is like, oh, and he curses in 30. I'm gonna run so 60 feet into the water. Or I guess I have to swim it. How much do I lose for swimming?
Make an athletics check.
Doo-doo. I like athletics, I think. Do I?
I have an awkward question. How is Aegis going to get through with all the armor? Is he just going to sink like a stone?
The water itself is actually only over the heads of gnomes.
Okay.
So,
Okay. I can trudge through it.
Yeah, it just takes a little more movement to get through, so you actually only get about this this far.
The world is made for tall people.
Yeah.
5, 10, 20, 30. Same for Perunia, just about to here, I'd say. On her turn, if she's going.
Is that with the dash action? Because I want to use
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
with the dash action. Aegis gets about this far, and that brings us to Shailene.
Yeah, I don't like this water stuff. But I can't see. I can just barely see Panabon, but now not who they're talking to. So, is Aegis still? Oh, Aegis already went.
Would
Yeah.
you have liked him to have carried you? Because he would have. That's Aegis. He would have done that.
Yeah, he's kind of my go-to.
Yeah, let's say that
Okay.
if you needed that, he would have waited for you to do that.
I'm fine with that. So then you're moving without using movement. What would you like to do?
I still can't see anything to hit. So I'm going to hold action until if something comes into my line of sight that it looks scary, then I'm going to start with a chromatic orb. I'm sorry, a pretty sphere.
Okay, so you are holding that action. Okay. Rosalia. Wait, actually, no, it's not Rosalia's turn. This is potentially bad.
This is bad.
As another woman shuffles out from around the corner, this lovely beauty. I'll share this one. This is
Oh my.
I don't like that. So I'm going to go ahead and release my held action.
okay. Let's see if make sure she's in range. Yeah. We are 185 feet.
Oh, I cannot reach that. Okay, so I'm still holding my
Yeah,
action.
you're still
Got it.
holding. All right. And she moves up and cackles.
Of course she cackles.
And let's see.
Is that really the best cackle you have?
We would like to hear the cackle.
Oh my goodness! You want to hear the cackle?
Yes.
Yes.
I would love to hear the cackle.
She comes out and she looks just kind of over it. Panabon is. And that
Halloween, everyone.
that gets Panabon's attention.
I think they make a cough drop for that.
I'm having nightmares tonight, guys.
Have you heard of our Lord Melfrune? All hail Melfrune.
As you say that and realize how hideous they are, you find yourself absolutely just frightened. And so you can't move closer. You can't make any, you can't move up closer to Albizia, and you are at disadvantage for all of your attacks and the like, unless. Oh,
I don't know what's going on. So
no, you don't. But, yeah. It is your turn, Panama.
Okay.
Be careful.
What does it mean to be frightened in D&D? I don't have.
So you cannot move closer to the source of your fright, which in this case is Albizia, and you have disadvantage on your actions while you are in sight of Albizia,
Okay.
or while you can see.
Can I try to intimidate them? Would that stop me from being frightened? Is there anything I can do to not be frightened
No, this is a
anymore?
magical effect. So you'll have a saving throw at the end of your turn to kind of shake it off, but until then, that's the mechanical effect of it.
Okay, but I can still stab, even with disadvantage.
You can stab with disadvantage.
Okay, well, I was going to try to intimidate, but seeing as how it's not going to do anything, I can still stab, even when I'm scared. In fact, especially when I'm scared. All about the stabbing. So, I'm going to stab, because I can't move away, but there's stabbing ability right there.
When in doubt,
Indeed.
stab.
When in doubt, stab it out. Hashtag stab it out. Maybe not
That is
the
now
best
a thing.
hashtag. Okay, I'm just gonna roll the dice for my bracer lock dagger.
When in doubt, stab it out. Okay, you managed to hit, so that's great. Go ahead and roll some damage for that.
That's not a sneak attack at this point.
It is not. It is not. Yeah. Jeez.
Sad but such is life.
Ooh.
You want crazy? I'll give you crazy! And then I stab.
Okay, and then you stab, and then as you stab at her, she just kind of screeches at you in this sort of anger and rage. It's like, and then
I screech back. I'm frightened, but I'm going to screech back because nobody out Panabon's Panabon.
That is the most Panabon way of thinking about that.
I'm afraid, but I'm not getting screeched at by nobody, so I'm just going to screech right back. Want to see nuts? Let's get nuts.
all right. So you are happily, you have advantage against that. But she doesn't attack you. And that brings us to Rosalia. Now, from Rosalia's position, make a perception test for Rosalia.
Damn,
Nice.
girl.
That's an amazing perception.
So, this is a fey creature that you know well. You have seen you've faced these often enough. And sorry, let's see, where'd it go? in numbers, especially in threes, they are exceptionally frightening to face because they have a lot of powers that get amplified. So you see one, you're pretty sure if Panabon's fighting a second, you don't know if there is a third one there. But if there is, this could be troublesome. And I'm just getting your Elven word for it. One moment.
Are they dangerous together, as in the closer they come, the stronger they get?
Not so much that as much as it is just when there's a third one, it's like they have amplified abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the thing he's asked that?
Close. It's actually
Whispering he asked that.
Yep. Indeed. Which generally speaking, because the Elvish language is pretty plain, is dirty water ant. So
Water demon.
Also not water demon. Also not
that
water
sounds
demon.
like
Fey
a water
creature.
demon.
Fey creature.
It's so close to water demon. Like it's basically
Real
like
close.
yeah, like the other word I would think of would be siren, and like we're just
Also
not getting
not a
into
water
this
demon.
man.
I thought more of like sea hag.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
One of them is called sea hag. That is their thing on the portraiture.
Oh,
what would you like to do, Rosalia?
Well, how many can I see from here? Just one or two?
You see one. You're pretty sure there's a second. You don't know if there's a third.
I want to cut off. I just want to cut off. Like, I want to stop it from seeing the other two.
So,
Like, if I could cast dark vision around it, I just don't want it to know that the other two are there if the other two are going to come, because I have a feeling that there's going to be two more that come.
so you want to throw darkness into the area.
Yeah, but just around the creature so it can't see.
All right. So in order to do that,
I'm just gonna keep stabbing. It'll be fine.
Follow the darkness.
right? In order to do that, you're going to need to move up with your movement, take your bonus action to Misty Step, and then cast the spell. Is that what you'd like to?
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay.
I mean,
So that gets you across the water immediately. And then you cast the darkness over into the area. So
this is not let me. Oh, there we go.
there you go. All right, so the darkness is cast. I'm going to put that down in a moment. But as you're casting that, and just before the darkness takes shape, you do see, because now you can see two of them. You see two of them. You see the one that's in front of Panabon. You see the one that is about to be engulfed in the darkness that you're casting. And behind in this little room, you see, peeking out, a small face, a little bit shorter than the others, younger, you think, but definitely this sort of greenish tinge to the face that really makes you think that this is the third one.
It's a shame. I thought it was you, Ed.
Except it is Yue, if you remember seeing her.
I'm wondering if she got turned into something since she has a green cast on her face. So she could be something that needs to be saved, but that could also be dangerous. I don't know. Kind of reminds me of stuff that happens in the Fey world. Think something is nice and then it's evil. So I'm thinking I might prioritize capturing that one. but I'm just thinking how to do it if I'm casting darkness on that one that I just saw coming towards me.
And my question to you is, are you going to relay this information back to the others?
I will relay the information about the third one because I think that's the one that might screw everyone else over if they think it's good.
So not tell us that it might be UA because we might try to save her instead of killing her. Yeah, I get it. I do.
No. I will tell you guys. Yes, I will tell you guys that because I think it is UA, but I think something happened to you.
Oh, okay, good.
So yeah, with that, your all of your attention is directed, and in the light of everything, just before the darkness takes hold completely, you do see, especially those of you who got a good look at Yue that first night, that's definitely Yue, except not.
Exactly.
And that is where we're going to end our session tonight.
Oh.
Knew it. I knew it was like a changeling thing, or she got poisoned or something.
And yeah, indeed. So thank you everybody who showed up to watch the stream tonight. We really appreciate it. And thank you to the cast. I love all of you so much. Yay, Rowan will be here for the rest of this, I guess, this area. And yeah, thank you very much to Tom for running our tech. Amazing job. And I look forward to seeing everybody next week when we return to Galifus and to the Suslam Oasis for what I believe will be the resolution of this particular short story arc in our campaign.
So TPK.
TPK.
Don't forget to join our Discord and hang out with us, and our Patreon for bonus content, and our YouTube channel to catch up on past episodes and do all the things. Come hang out with us.
Right. Yeah. All episodes are on. All episodes from 1 to like 23 are on YouTube. So.
Nice.
What prelude are we up to releasing now on the Patreon? Is that still
like
happening?
8. We stopped after Thomas and I moved. So we'll be picking that up again soon. But for now, there's 8 preludes. So if you want to get to know how some of these guys got to be together or who they were before they got into these crazy shenanigans, you can check out our Patreon.
All right. And with that, we are going to sign off. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you next week like clockwork.
Bye, guys.
Bye.